Hey everybody. I have not done an update on what's actually going on the inside of my reef tank in ages. So I figured I'd give one and just kind of walk around and show what there is in there. Um, and I hope you guys enjoy it. These things are never exactly where we want them, but any time is a good time for a little eye candy and coral and fish fun. So here we go. I'm gonna start on the left over here. I've got this really big leather coral. It's like a finger leather. It's got bright green tips, polyps, and it's starting to walk up this rock. I may call that down a little bit. And then next to that, there's a Superman Monty that's growing on the rock. Behind that, it's a little frag from Worldwide Corals called a, the guy's photobombing, Talbot's Damsel photobombing. It's a, what they call it, jalapeno. Or, yeah, like a play on words of jalapeno or something. Anyway, it really isn't doing that great. It's not basing or growing. It's been in there a while. I just think that me and Worldwide Corals have totally different water and parameters and things like that. So I've tried a few different things and they never really take off like they do from other places or other hobbyists. So anyway, just my 2 cents. This one back here is some green thing, kind of fuzzy. Actually, that one came from Rico, and it's doing great. It's blowing around, it's basing out, growing. Actually, I had to cut half of it off, and it kind of grew back, so it's doing pretty good. This bright green one over here is just your basic Pasillipora, and then there's a Monopora digitata right there. That's supposed to be, I think it's a fire and ice. I don't get much blue out of it. It's mostly red. And then I come around here to this side. End shot here. Yeah, look, there's the MP40. This little they got some candy canes here. This one was one head. It's grown into 3, so that's pretty cool. This was 1 head, and it's still 1 head, and I've had it for over a year. So again, this one is from Worldwide Corals too. They just don't take off like they do for them. We've got the, I guess it's called a rainbow bubble tip. It's green and pink. I don't know if you can see the green base. Yeah, you can see the green base. So move around here. Back. This is a just like a regular hammer coral. It's a branching one, so I think there's about 20 heads on it, just to give you some scale. I don't really have a great place to put it, so I just set it on this PVC pipe, and you can kind of see the branches in there. It does great though. I mean, it is always fluffy. And I've got this little thing here I picked up, this little acro I picked up at a frag swap. It's kind of hard to see with this filter. Let me see what it looks like blue. Blue-green. I don't know what it is. Try the filter again. Sorry about that. On this rock, it's a blue pavona right there. The Garf bonsai back there, and then some really crazy fluorescent acro, like a staghorn or something. I don't know what it is. It's an eBay frag. See if you can see on this rock, there's a crazy bird's nest that's like weeping over. It's just got a really weird growth pattern. It's all kind of going down. Some of it's starting to come up now. I guess maybe it's flow in the tank causing it to do that. But anyway, it's growing really a lot, but just kind of like a weeping willow tree. It's pretty though. Then there's a little tiny frag back there that's multicolored. It's growing slowly, but it's growing. That's it came from Rico as well. So did this one right here in front. And another little bird nest on the side here. More of a traditional color. That one up there is a green apple, is what it's called. So this one's just a pink one, a red one. And then this frag here, I've had some problems with because I keep breaking it, but now it's taken on a growth spurt. It's an SD Rainbow Millie. It's doing really well. Next to another Rico frag that I don't know what it is. And then an orange pavona back there in its little nook, and it's encrusting all over that rock, so that's fun. And then another little frag here that's growing and encrusting, another little Rico frag, don't know what it is. Come down to the bottom, there's a octospawn. It's like a frog spawn, only it's got a bunch more little dots. Pretty cool coral. I've got 2 of them. I had to break it apart. It was actually in a nano, and it got big, and then broke a piece of it off, put it in here, and then the other piece got too big in the nano, so now they both live in here. I'll get to that later. Some zoanthids, just a rock of all the same color, pink and green. I don't really know if they have a name or anything. Come back up to this rock. There's that's a digitata. I want to say it's forest fire or some kind of pastel, something or other. I don't know. It's a red digitata. They're not my favorite types of corals because they grow all janky and wanky, and they never really look pretty when they're big. But I've got a few anyway. Season's greetings, Monty back there. This is a toadstool leather that's got really bright green neon polyps, and I've actually cut this thing so many times. I have like 6 of them in the garage, so yeah, it just keeps making other toadstools. It's pretty resilient, pretty awesome coral. I really like it. And then I get over here, I think that's a red planet or a green planet. It's quite abused right now. It's fallen off a couple different places. I had it glued on. Crabs have been messing with it and knocking it off, so I just kind of stuck it over there. I'll let it heal a little bit. There's some pretty cool acans, multicolored, kind of dreamsicle looking. And then there's a war coral there, some more acans, some more zoas. I know I got Majanos in there, need to kill those. And some really cool acans that are like freaking orange. I love these. And there's some rainbow ones back there. And some turquoise and orange ones that are pretty cool. They're not opening up as much as they usually do. Something might be messing with them, or they're just not loving the water quality right now. Not sure. And some other zoas up there, rando ones. I don't know what they are. And then we come over to this this tall rock right here. Yeah, I lost my filter. Got stuck to the glass. Come over to this tall rock. See, there's what I'm talking about with the monoported digitatas. Just not all that pretty shape. That one is one of the, I don't know what it's called, but it's like crazy yellow and red, and when it grows it gets yellow tips, and I mean it's fun, but I just think I put it on the back there just because I just think they kind of get ugly when they grow. Not my favorite shapes. This is it was a pink, like cat's paw, whatever you call that, the Bacillopora, I guess, or anyway, it's green now. So something in the water made it boring and green, but it kind of has red polyps, so it's kind of pretty. And then there's this blue and green frag behind it. Let's see if this looks better. Yeah, not really. Blue and green. That came from Rico. I like that one a lot in the center. And then this is a Samicora that's growing into it. It's just kind of like a green carpet. It's pretty. It grows pretty slow. Doesn't do much. Like there's not much form to it other than encrusting. So this is kind of my encrusting rock. I got this is a rainbow Monty down here, growing out on the rock there, and then a blue pavona here, growing all over the rock next to this Cyphastria, Meteorshire Cyphastria, which is growing all over the rock. And then the Monty Cap red, just your stereotypical red Monty Cap, but I love the way this thing is forming little shelves here on the end. Really looks cool from the side. So I'm hoping that just gets big and looks obnoxious later. And then here's a purple-headed hammer. And then here's the other part of that octus spawn I was telling you about. To give you some scale, that purple tang is probably about 4 inches. That blue tang, yellow belly hippo, is about 6. This is a 220. It's 6 feet, so there's a lot of room for stuff in it. And that's about it. That's all. Yeah, I'm out of breath. That's about all I got. So hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna ramble a little bit, put something out there, see what everybody thinks. Cheers. Happy New Year.